Welcome to Excel Basics tutorial. Today we are going to learn the basics of Excel in the latest Office 365. It will be almost same in all versions. Please watch the video till end without skipping so that you will not miss any important topic. Please subscribe, like, share and leave a comment below. So to start the Excel, first you have to go to your system, desktop and find the Excel icon. If you are not finding your Excel icon, from your keyboard press Windows plus R and your run command will come and type Excel and click OK. Your Excel will start loading. Please keep the add-ins to the minimum so that it will load the Excel faster. If you press the Alt key, you can directly jump to the tabs or menus. Now first let's check for the templates in type. Suppose anything you can search for it, like budget, expense. Let's search for expense and click, and once you find the template you can click on that and you can use the predefined templates. Let's go back and try for blank workbook. Here first let's understand from top to bottom what are the options we have. Now the D I have highlighted. From A, B, C, D, E, F, these all are called columns. So this highlighted one is called D column, right? Similarly it is A column, B column, C column and so on. If you right click on the columns, you will get many options and you can try that. The detailed tutorial will have a separate video, so don't worry about that. So this is the basics, so just try to understand. Now here on the left side you can find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are called rows, right? So first row, second row, third row, or row number 1, row number 2. So here you can find that row number 5. If you right click in the rows also, you will get more options and you can use that, and you can, suppose you want to hide the row or you want to increase the height, you want to change the format, you can delete, insert. So a lot of options are there. So we'll have a detailed discussion later. Now in some cases you can find that your rows and columns are not visible, right? So in this case you go to View tab and on headings you just tick this, right, so that you will get back to your rows and columns. Now you can find here one box, here one box, here also one box. These are called cells. Cell, here is also one cell. This is cell D5. So how the number? D5. D column, row 5. So this is called cell D5. So every cell having its unique name. You can find the D5 name. If you click here, you can find the name here itself, right? So now let's understand. So multiple cells, how it is. Suppose in this case you can find here, this is D5, this is G8. From here to here, if you select, it is called range. So range means more cells together or multiple cells together, it should be nearby, then only you can find the range. So this is read as D5 colon G8. So this is called range, right? Now in this cell you can find some lines, right, from top to bottom, left to right. These are called grid lines, right? Sometimes you can find in Excel these grid lines are not visible. So how to visible that? If you click here, view grid line, if you remove the tick, then your grid line will go. Again if you tick, it will come back, right? Now let's understand how the menus and options, what are the options we have. Here you can see here file, home, insert. Home is underlined, it means it is a active. This is called tabs or menus, and this is called home tab, right? Similarly insert tab, page layout tab. So lots of tabs, right? So here the entire section is called ribbon. You can call it ribbon. Here you can find one small icon, right? So here in this case, if you click here, you will get more options. I will show you again. If you click here, you have 3 options. First option will be auto hide ribbon. It means it will hide your complete ribbon. Let's click on that. So you can see here your ribbon, entire ribbon is hidden. So next option is show tabs. So it will show only the tabs or menus. Let's click on show tabs. So we'll get only tabs, right? File, home, insert, these are called menus or tabs. So let's click on and get the complete show tabs and commands. So you will get all the tabs and commands completely visible, right? So now you can find here each section wise, each group wise, you have one bar, right? So here this is called one group. You can call it alignment group. For example, you can call it number group, style group, cells group. So in each group you can find one small arrow, right? Some having small arrow, some does not having small arrow. Which is having small arrow, it means you have more options in that. So here if you click on the small arrow, this is called, you can call it alignment launcher or launch button. If you click that, you will get more options in the alignment. Let's cancel that. We'll have an alignment detail section, so don't worry about that. So now let's understand from left to right what are the options we have. This is called auto save. This is now off. If you click on this, it will save in your OneDrive. This is not the by default savings. This is not like 2-minute saving or 5-minute saving. That is different. That we have in the option section. This is saving in your OneDrive, right? Microsoft account. So here if you click, it will ask whether you want to save in your OneDrive. You can log in and you can save directly to your OneDrive. Next option we have, this is called your quick access toolbar. This quick access toolbar, if you click on the small arrow, you will get more options, right? So here you can see that save is ticked, right? Save, you can find your save is ticked. It means save is visible here. If you remove the tick, then save will be gone. Similarly, undo and redo is ticked, so it is visible here. You can add more commands. You can show below the ribbons. So if you click on the below the ribbons, it will go to the down the ribbon. So you can try that and you can let me know if you are not aware of anything. Regarding quick access toolbar, we'll have a complete tutorial in a separate video, right? So now you can see here book 1-1. So first time if you open your Excel, by default it will take the name as book 1. That is called your file name. Once you start saving the file name, it will be replaced with the book 1. So next you have application name Excel. If you have using Microsoft Word, then it will show Word. Similarly, right? The file name and application name. And here it is the most important things in the latest features in Office 365. This is called search bar. In search bar, you can find any options which you are not finding anything. Suppose this fill color, right? You are not finding where is fill color. So let's just type the color here, so that you will get more options here. See, you can get fill color, font color, theme color, and if you click more here, you will get more options, right? So just try that and it will be more helpful in case you are running short of time and you are not finding any options here. It will be very helpful, right? So next you can see our channel name, number 1 mobile channel name, and logo is here, right? This is your Microsoft login details. You can go to microsoft.com or office.com and you can log in to with your Gmail ID or Yahoo ID, any email ID. After you log in there, you come back here and sign in with your same email ID and password, right? So once you click on that, it will ask for your login details and you can click that, and your same, what are the pictures you have uploaded there, same picture and same name will be reflected here. Now the entire section from left to right is called title bar, right? If you right click on the title bar, you have more options like restore, move, size, minimize, maximize and close. But in the right side you have only 3 options, right? So if the first option we have, it called minimize. If you minimize, it will go down and it will be on the taskbar, right? So next option is called our maximize, restore. Once you click on restore, it will become small and you can drag it and you can make it small, adjust, and again if you click it, it will maximize and it will show the complete. The last option we have called close options. If you close, the entire Excel will go close. So as of now we are not closing the Excel because we are going to discuss about the Excel, right? So next in the down we have, this is called your status bar, right? In the status bar, if you right click on the status bar, you can find more and more options, right? So what are the options is ticked, so it will be useful. and you can use that. If it is not ticked, suppose your caps lock is ticked, right? It means if you from your keyboard, if you caps lock on, then it will show your on in the down. So you can try that. You can try that and you can let me know. Next option, one small icon option is there, that is called macro. You can call it record macro. If you click on the record macro, you will get a macro option. Regarding macro, we will have detailed explanation later. So you record macro, it will start recording and you can use the macro. Next, in the right side, you can see that you have three options. This is nothing but your view options. If you go to your view and you can find here three options, this is the same option, same shortcut you have, right? And again right side you have zoom options. This is called zoom options. You can drag the zoom and you can increase or decrease, right? Same you can find in the view and your zoom options. If you click 100, it will be in the middle, and if you zoom to selection, you can still increase. And what are the options? You can three options you can try. Regarding zoom, we will have separate tutorial. So as of now, if you drag it left right, it will increase the zoom and decrease the zoom. Next we have scroll bar. In the down you can see here, this is called scroll bar, this is called horizontal ruler, right? And right side you have vertical ruler. Both are rulers and you can find in view and ruler. By default in Office 365, this ruler you cannot tick or untick. This is by default on, right? So if you have any old Excel versions, let me know in the comment section below whether you can remove the tick or untick, right? So now if you see here, you can find three dotted lines. If you right click on the dotted lines or click on the dotted lines and drag it left and right, you can expand the ruler, right? And again, if you right click, you will have more options. You can try that. Similarly, in the vertical ruler, if you right click, you will get more options. Now let's come to the sheet name. Here you can find that sheet 1. This is called your sheet 1 or sheet or worksheet, right? Sheet and worksheet almost the same. This is the naming convention. And in the right side of the sheet, you can find one plus options. If you click here, you can insert sheet or worksheet. So for example, right now we have one sheet. If you click on this, you will get sheet 2, again sheet 3, sheet 4, so like that and so on, right? So let's click on that. Once you click on this, you can find your sheet 2 is inserted, right? And if you right click on the sheet, you will have more options. You can insert, you can delete, you can rename, you can copy, you can hide. So all the options, you can change the color. So all the options we have. So details we'll discuss, don't worry about that. So next, these sheets together we call as workbook. For example, in starting you have clicked on blank workbook, right? That is nothing but your all sheets together is called workbook, or all worksheets together is called workbook, right? So let's type some numbers, 50 or 100, some numbers in A1 and A2 to understand the formula bar, how it works. So first here you can find from left to right, from cell name to what are the formulas you have. This is called formula bar, or you can call it function bar, right? Suppose your formula bar is missing. When you start your Excel, you can find your Excel formula bar is missing. In that case, you have to go to your view and click on formula bar, right? If you untick, your formula bar will be gone, right? To get it back, you have to click on formula bar in the view menu, right? So if you tick, you will get it back. Now next options, you can find here one dotted lines, three dotted lines here. If you drag, you can drag to left and right to expand. So next, this is called your main important function. You can call it insert function. If you click on insert function, you will get your function dialog box. You can choose your functions from here, or you can type the functions on the right side, right? So let's go to the next. What next we have? Once you type some functions, suppose A3 we typed A1 plus A2, or you can just type 50 plus equal to. So all the formulas or functions will start with equal to. You can type equal to A1 plus A2, or in mouse you can click A1, then type plus, then select A2 in the mouse. So here we have two options. This first one is called cancel, or you can press the escape key and your formula will get cancelled and nothing will be here, it will become blank. If you have second option, if you take or you press enter after you type your formula, then function will work and you will get your result, right? So here let's see here what are the options we have. Here in mouse or keyboard, you can edit the formula here or you can edit the formula here. You have two options, either you can edit here or you can edit here. First time you are typing, you can go to your here or here, right? So this is called edit function, right? So once your function is done, you press enter, you will get your result A1 plus A2, so 50 plus 100 is equal to 150, right? So here in the right side of the formula bar or function bar, you can see one small arrow, right? In this, if you click, you can scroll the arrow. Suppose for example, I have given big formula here, 1, 2, 3, 4 big formula, and you cannot find that formula in the small bar. In that case, you need to expand this formula, then only you can find the formula. If in case this is not fit, still again you will get a scroll bar. Before you don't have a scroll bar. Once your formula becomes so big, you will get a scroll bar here. You can make it up and down and you can see the entire formula, right? So now let's go to the file menu. Before, we have not discussed about the file menu, home, new, all the stuff, because once you open the file menu, once you open the Excel file, you will have more options rather than before you just started the Excel, right? So let's go to the file menu and check it out. What are the options we have? First option we have, previously you might have shown only few options, right? Right now we have many options, so that it will be easy for your understanding, and we'll go one by one. The first option is home. By default, when you start the Excel sheet, you can choose your blank workbook, right? In home, you can find your recent files and you can search your file. And the next option is new. You can new workbook. You can suppose you are working one Excel sheet and you want a new Excel sheet, then go to new and click on blank workbook and start working on it, right? Now open. Suppose you already saved that working file and you want to open it, then go to open, and in the right side you can see many options, right? First option is called workbook, second is called folder. Workbook is nothing but your Excel workbooks, right? And folder will be your path or driver, right? So here you have many options. You can have check your online drive, you can check your PC, you can browse the path, right? So if you right click here, this is the most important features you have in the latest Office 365. If you right click here, you can see here one pin is here. It means suppose I have 100 files, if I pin the first file, any file, then it will be on the top always. So I don't have to search the file again and again. I have to drag and scroll and again. I can do that. I can type search the file name like Excel Basic, I can get it back. But if I pin that, then it will be on the top always, right? So how to do that? Just right click on the file and you can select pin. Now it is pin, you can remove the pin, unpin, it will go, right? It will go on the based on the orders, whatever you open, right? So you can pin and unpin from the list. Similarly, in the folders, if you click on the folders, you have many options. You can see your recent folders. You can also here also, if you right click, you can pin and unpin also. And if you want to, suppose you not saved any Excel workbook and you closed it, here you can recover your unsaved workbook. That is the best option you have in the Office 365. And if you right click here, you will get same pin to list, open, copy path to clipboard. Directly you can open the file, right? So you have lot of options, right? You can try that. Next, go to the information tab. In information tab, you will have all your file related, Excel related informations, like you can protect and all the stuff. Detail will go one by one. So in the different tutorials, don't worry about that. This is the basic one. So here best option we have your properties, right? So once you save your file, you can see how many, what is the file size, what are the tags. You can modify this when it is modified, right? When it is created and who is the author. You can add the author, right? Once you click on show all properties, you will get all the detailed properties, right. So again and again, if you click on again if you click on that, you will get your all the properties. If you again click fewer properties, again you will get back to your small properties, right. Next option you have save. So first time if you are saving the file, you can click on save. So save and save as will be almost the same in case you are saving the file for the first time, right. In case you want to save in a different location, different file name, in that case you can use save as, right. So save, if you click on the first time, both the tabs will be active at the same time. You can try in your Excel and let me know in the comment whether you have the same issue. So first time if I click on save, both my tabs will be active, right. So save and save as will have same functionality first time. So if you click on save as, you will get your save as dialog box, and you can choose your location where you want to save the file. You can change the file name, you can save type, you can save as Excel or PDF, which options you have, right. Similarly, if you go to tools, you have more options, you can give password and all the options you have, right. So next we have print. Once you click on print, you will have print area. So what are the text we have typed, it will automatically, it will take, you have lot of print options. You can create a PDF also from here. So let's go to the next. Once you click on share, you will get share dialog box. You can share in OneDrive, you can convert to Excel workbook, share as a Excel or share as a PDF, you can do all the stuff. Now if you click on export, you have two options, create a PDF or change file type. If you create a PDF, it will create a PDF, directly you can create a PDF from the Excel. If you click on change file type, you have more options, right. Like here from top to bottom you can find, you can use the save as dialog box, you can save as workbook, you can save in old Excel format, so CSV format. Why you are saving in old Excel format? Suppose in your one system you have Office 365, but in your another system or another laptop you have old Excel like 2007 or something like that. In that case, it is suggested that you save in old format so that it will open in all Excel applications, right. In that case, we are using Excel 97 2003, right. So if you want to publish, you can click on publish and you can try for that, and if you close, all your Excel file will get closed, right. So obviously we are not going to close the Excel right now. Let's go to the next topic, account. Once you close, it will ask, sorry, if you are first time, if you are closing, it will ask whether you want to save that file or not. If you click on more options, you will get save as dialog box and you can save that file. So Excel is very smart. So without saving the file, it will not allow you to close the file if you have written something, right. So let's go to the account section. In account section, you will get all your account related information, right. So in this case, you can see here number one mobile channel, our username, and as I said, if once you go to Microsoft account, you can log into your account and you can use your names there. You can use Gmail, Yahoo, any other email ID, right. So here office background, if you click on office background drop down, you have many options, like I have stars here, right. You can see some stars here. If you click no background, the stars will go. If you click fish, you have fish somewhere. So you can try all the options if you like. So what are the options you like, you can select and you can choose. Now next option you have, if you are a fan of black theme, right. So now Office 365 will give you that option as well, right. You go to your Office theme and under accounts, go to your Office theme, select black, your Excel will be completely black, right. You can try that. You can try gray, you can try white, colorful, you can try that, right. Now suppose you have bought Office 365, this is our latest Office 365, Microsoft 365, you want to update it. Suppose Microsoft released the latest Office, like you mobile, you update the software, right. Similarly, same way you can update the Office 365 as well, right. Let's understand about Excel mouse pointers. So first we have the default mouse pointer, second we have I-beam. So first understand what are the options we have, then we will check in the Excel. So next we have fill handle or copy or formula or extend. Next we have select cell or range of cell. Again we have right arrow, sometimes you find right arrow, that is called select entire row. Then between arrows if you find, you can adjust. Similarly for columns, you will get it. So let's go to the Excel and check it out. If you go to the Excel, you can see here the selector. If you select like this, you can select the cells or range of cells. Now if you double click on the cell, you can, or inside the cell, if you just press F2 in the keyboard, you can find one cursor that is called I-beam, right? Now next, suppose you typed 1, 2, 3, 4, and here if you come here, you will get a plus symbol, right? If you drag that, this is called copy, right? So you can, by default, it will copy, right? So it is easy, right? So similarly way, in case you have any formula here, suppose 1 here, 2 here, here is a formula, right? Similarly 2, 3. Now if you drag, automatically the formula it will copy, right? So again, inside some cells, suppose you have written something A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, right? So you can see here it is going beyond your cell, right? In this case, if you come here, you can find your arrow, you can expand this, right? And if you select this, if you can get down arrow, if you select this, you can make the format, you can change the color, you can make it fill color, whatever the options you like, right? You can change it, right? You can make it bold, choice is yours, right? You can do the formatting. So it will impacting your entire column. Similarly, if you want to select the entire row, you can select and you can color it, or you can expand it, right? Okay. So I think we have discussed many stuffs today. So in case you have any comments, let me know in the comment section below, and thanks for watching the Excel basics, and please subscribe, like and share. Thank you. Thanks for watching.